Hey everybody, Amanda Marie here. So on my channel, I do all things nursing related. I've made tons of content for you already, so go ahead and check that out. If you're considering going to LPN school, girl, I made a video with your name on it. I'll link it up here and put it in the description box below. But today, I want to talk to you about must-have clinical items to be prepared for your nurse practitioner clinicals. Okay, so you are getting ready to start your nurse practitioner clinicals. You go, girl. Okay, today I want to share with you all of my must-have clinical items in order to be the most successful as possible. So we might as well start with the one I'm wearing around my neck. That's right, this is my handy dandy Littmann stethoscope. There are so many different stethoscopes to choose from, just pick one. Pick one and start. I recommend that you don't break the bank as soon as you start, but having a nice durable one from a company that is tried and true and that has been around forever is probably a very good start. So I'm going to show you the box that my stethoscope came in and tell you what I like about it and what I don't like about it. Okay, so here is the box that my stethoscope came in. It is the Littmann Cardiology 4. There are multiple different versions of this specific cardiology stethoscope, and I will link the one that I got in the description box for you below. What I really like about it is that it's nice, it's durable, it's holding up very well. I can hear out of it pretty darn good, but I would say one of the downfalls is slightly considered a downfall, is that out-of-pocket expense was, I'll put it here on the screen, but a little bit more than maybe some of us can afford to pay as nurse practitioner students. But besides that, this is an amazing stethoscope to add to your nursing collection. Let's talk about the second nurse practitioner clinical must-have. Okay, so you're going to want to be able to track your nurse practitioner clinical hours, your patient encounters, the number of minutes you're getting in each day, etc. In one location, it's going to be very easily accessible, easy to use, and you're not going to mess it up, right? So this is just a super cute little book that I picked up from Walmart, and every single thing that I share with you guys, I'll place in the description box below. I like the just simplicity of this little calendar book, and it's just nice and trendy. I like it. Grab yourself a calendar, grab yourself a planner, whatever you use, or maybe just feel free to track your hours, minutes, and patient encounters into your cell phone if you're not already putting them into the system ahead of time. And as a side note, quickly, I made a video about some tips to be successful in your nurse practitioner clinical, and I will link that up here and put it in the description box below. You're gonna wanna check that out if you haven't seen it yet. It's packed full of a bunch of really awesome tips. So the next book that I have for you is a must-have for your family nurse practitioner clinical. And if you want a detailed example of what the inside of these pages look like and want to see a video on how to be prepared even further, then go ahead and comment below. But this is where I keep most commonly used diagnoses, treatments, and things like that. And then I have it alphabetized. So get yourself a system of some kind and start using it so you can be systematic and have all of your ducks in a row. Let's talk about the third thing you need for your nurse practitioner clinicals. Okay, so the next thing that you have to have for your nurse practitioner clinicals is a way to stay organized. Like, where do I put my stethoscope instead of smashing it down into a bag and getting this kind of expensive stethoscope messed up? Well, I'm glad you asked. This is a really cute, almost puts you in the mind of a school box that unzips, and inside of it there are several compartments, which leads me to your next must-have, which is your pen light. So extra batteries in here for the pen light, and then other compartments. This is just a really nice thing to have. Extra compartments here, and this is where the stethoscope curls up and lays nicely in here, and it's a hard container, and it's just a really nice way to stay organized. Okay, another must-have for your nurse practitioner clinicals, which seems kind of silly, but I am all about organization. In my personal life, not so much, but in my professional life, definitely. This little pouch that I found to put my highlighters, pens and pencils, sticky notes, and different things like that has just really been a nice lifesaver for me, so I'm not digging through my clinical bag trying to find those items. Next, I want to share with you my clinical bag. Okay, so this is my clinical bag and I absolutely love it. It is basically a one-stop shop for every single thing I need. And if you would love to see a what's inside my Nurse Practitioner clinical bag, comment that below. I would love to make that video for you. And yeah, so I'm able to carry my laptop in this because it has the protective cushion on the back and the sleeve for your laptop to fit inside of. This book bag is nice and versatile. It has tons of pockets and compartments inside of it. And it's really obviously very easy to carry and to use, and it's lightweight and it's in a color I like, and I'll link it below too. The next item that is on my must-haves for Nurse Practitioner clinicals is take your own pulse ox. It seems like inevitably things are broken or missing, or somebody carries the pulse ox home in their bag, etc. So they're super inexpensive, so I recommend picking one up. This is the one that I purchased. Again, I'll place it in the description box below. It works really well, it's durable, they're easy to wipe down and clean, and just pick up a pulse ox. Okay, the next thing that I absolutely recommend to be successful in your Nurse Practitioner clinicals is none other than a thermometer, a forehead digital thermometer at that. This was a fairly inexpensive one. Your girl's broke, she's a Nurse Practitioner student, but it works absolutely amazing. Literally, you just place it like so, push down the button, and we see I'm a 98.4. But anyways, seriously, this is so nice to have. It's lightweight, it works really well, it runs off of batteries, i.e. the extra batteries in my hard case that I carry with me. And I can just slide it right into my pocket, take it with me into my patient rooms along with my pulse ox. And I have a lot of what I need to be able to give me some really good clinical data as I'm doing my patient assessment. Okay, the next two must-have items that I have for you for your Nurse Practitioner clinical. If you've seen my other video on how to be successful in your Nurse Practitioner clinicals, you know that I talked to you already about my iPad and my MacBook. I cannot say enough amazing things about eye products. This video is not sponsored, obviously, and you do not have to have a Mac. However, the fact that your Mac totally coordinates and goes with your Apple Watch, which then floods over into your iPhone, which then also is compatible with your iPad. You see where I'm going with this? So you can work on Nurse Practitioner clinical related items and schoolwork from anywhere, from any of your devices. I will link this one below. It is easy to use, it is lightweight, it is durable, and honestly, it didn't break the bank. It was a very great investment. The next thing I want to mention that is a must-have for me because I'm a mommy student is actually my Apple Watch, and I will link it below. It really truly was not that expensive, and it is a must-have item because I'm a mom. So I might be in the middle of a patient room and I foresee this being super useful when I am actually out there working, but I may have a sick kiddo and I'm getting updates, and I can literally just glance down, read the update, and look back up. So being able to know how my children are doing when I'm in clinicals is definitely a big win. Okay, and for this video, this will be my last must-have Nurse Practitioner clinical item, and this is a clipboard that serves dual purposes. It is packed full of information, as you can see, and it is a case for you to be able to carry paperwork inside of, and if I can grab a hold of these, I will show you what came with this. I will definitely link this below. These pages are absolutely amazing. They really, really are. There's newborn information on here. There's EKG interpretation. There's Spanish to English translations on here. There's normal lab values on here, and they are dry erase friendly. So if you want to do patient education on one of these and then show the patient and then wipe it down, that's good. And because of the virus that shall not be named, we can disinfect these quite easily. So this came with the hard case as one specific purchase off of Amazon. Again, I'll link it below. It's absolutely amazing. So those are just a few of my Nurse Practitioner must-have clinical items. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, comment below, and let me know if you want a more detailed look at my little black book or any of the other things that I mentioned. Everything is going to be linked below. Subscribe to this YouTube channel because I want to help you to become as successful as possible. I finished clinical in 2 months. I'll be done with school and I'll be a family nurse practitioner, and I'm super, super excited. So become an NP with me. I'm just an average Jane doing my thing, and I would love for you to come along for the journey.